Welcome back to Whitt Acres. I found a leak in my waterfalls. So the waterfalls are off and I'm going to try and fix this leak. I have a sub pump running right now just to keep oxygen and flow going into the water for the one bass and the few feet or goldfish that I have in here, and all the frogs and other wildlife that's living in the pond right now. But I have two leaks on the waterfalls right now, and one is right here on this top stone. The water usually comes straight over here and then down this area, but I have chalked out where it's leaking. So from here to this side, it's been running down here through where you see the algae. So what I'm going to try and do is use this ready mix grout that I found in the garage, this pre-mixed grout, and I'm going to try and build up the stone so it's actually higher here and the water just flows where I want it to. So I'm going to try and clean up this rock now that it's dry. Shut the waterfalls off obviously to try and get this area to dry out, and then I can get the grout to stick to the stone and maybe then dry. I think 2 hours. What do we need? Drying time 24 hours. Ooh, that's long. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait 24 hours before turning the falls back on. And I'm gonna get a little scrubby brush and try and get this algae off the best I can, and then try and grout this and build it up. There's also another leak lower on the falls, and we'll get that one next. Look at this. This thing's dead. We got a cow lily poking up here. Poppy, what are you doing? Hey, out. I know it all looks like yard, but I just didn't weed the garden yet, buddy. Alright, well, we'll see how well that works when it dries. So the grout I was using is dry. It's been about 40 hours since I put it on, so we're going to try the waterfall now, see if we still have the leaks. It's coming up quick. I hope this works. It's Memorial Day, so I'd like the waterfalls to be flowing. What are you doing, bird? Little bird just kind of hopped through. What are you doing, bud? Okay, it's coming. It's coming. Puppy, what are you doing on the waterfall? Oh, here we go. And the weeping stone puppy working. Now it's just flowing straight off now, but as the water starts seeping onto the stone, it's gonna wick the water down, and we'll see how far it gets. Just like this one, the stone's all dry right now, so it has no problem running down through the crack. So that's how I designed it originally, but as the water starts to back up and the algae starts to build up, then I get a higher water flow, so that's when this starts coming into play. Alright, I think we're about at full flow right now, so I'll let it run for a while and we'll check back on it, see if we have any leaks coming around the grout. What the hell are you doing? Holy crap! That frog just ate that bird. Holy crap. That frog just ate that bird. Oh, that poor little bird. We just saw it hopping across the rock. Wow, that frog is eating that bird right now. What? Bass doesn't know what to do about it. It's a big frog. Oh, that poor thing. That's not cool. Frog just ate a baby starling.
Oh.
That is a big frog. Well, not yet, but he's gonna get bigger.
He grabbed the starling out of the air.
Right off the rock. That poor bird. I was just about to save it from falling in the water because I heard it yell, and then the frog had it. I thought it just fell in the water and was stuck. I was gonna come over and save it, but the frog took it. Okay, so it's been a few days now and we're doing really good on this fix here. So we don't have any leaks coming through this one. This one down here, on the other hand, is a little soft. So it's harder up here, but where the water's been working on it, it's actually soaking in. So I'm not sure if this grout is gonna be a long-term solution here. I'm probably gonna have to clean this up because it's actually seeping this grout. So I did let it cure 48 hours, so I'm not sure why it's not solid anymore. So I did think that I let this cure long enough, but maybe the grout isn't just made for holding water back constantly. With the water sitting on it and running along the edge, it's actually re-softening it, and it's probably gonna wear away. So that's not too good. I'm probably gonna have to scrape all this grout off, try and get it all cleaned up, and start from scratch on this one. I just flipped back this rock because I saw a little wet vein here, so I was checking that, and it seems like I have a little bit of a seep coming through the foam, and definitely it's running into the garden because we have a water run, or this plant here is chasing the water up to the source and going back down into the garden. Actually, that was rooted right down into the dirt that's still in the liner, but it does run out right here, so I'm not sure if I'm collecting all that water. So I'm gonna have to tighten this up too. So there's still a lot of work to do to these top falls. I'm just trying to get it to stop leaking water right now since we're in pretty much a drought. We haven't had rain in over 2 weeks, and we've been getting some evaporation out of the pond. I've been filling it up with well water, but it would be nice if I wasn't losing water all at the same time. So this was attempt number 1 on fixing the falls here, but this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna have to find something other than the ready mix grout. If you have any ideas, drop them in the comments down below. I am thinking maybe using a hydraulic cement, see if we have some of that in the garage, and that might work, and I can dress that up. That's a little bit stronger than the grout, and it might hold up to the water a little bit longer because it's made out of oil. That's going to be all for this one. If you want to see that attempt number 2 on the waterfall fix, then make sure to subscribe down below, hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. That frog just ate that bird.